Welcome. My name is Daniel, and today I'll be guiding you through a couple yoga postures. This is tailored for people suffering from POTS, any autonomic dysfunction, anyone with ME/CFS, but anyone can do this anytime. I encourage you, after you tried a couple of the postures, feel free to integrate these into your daily routine or whenever you feel that you'd like to come back to yourself. Of course, check with your physician before trying these and make sure that these will be all right for you to do. If you are doing this on the floor, I highly recommend either having a chair nearby or a trusted someone that could be there to help you get back up from the floor, just in case. This can also be done in your bed or anywhere that feels comfortable for you. We're going to focus on deep abdominal breathing as well as engaging the pelvic floor. And we'll start laying down, so I'll meet you there. So let's lay down nice and flat. Just start to find a nice deep breath. And bring the hands to the lower belly. I want you to feel the belly rise and fall like a balloon. So as you inhale, feel the belly inflate. As you exhale, just gently sink the belly button towards the spine. And just keep this breath. This engages the diaphragm. And just let it do all the work for it. Relax the face. Soften the shoulders. And we're gently going to hug the right knee into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And just move the right knee in a couple circles, moving the femur around in the hip socket. And maybe you stay here for today, that's fine. Or maybe you gently bring the left hand on the outside of the right thigh. Reach the right arm out to the right, take a full breath in. And as you exhale, gently guide the right leg over to the left, take a little twist. And this twist, like all twists, as you inhale, create space. And as you exhale, soften and fully soften into that space. A couple more full deep breaths in. Relax the face, relax the jaw. You close the eyes and feel where the breath feels a little bit restricted. Just for 3. 2. Take one more full breath in. And a full breath out. Gently bring the right knee back to center. Hug the left knee to the chest and then let the right leg go out long. Switching sides. Start to make little circles with the left knee. Again, just moving the finger around in the hip socket here. And then option to stay here if that feels good. Maybe it feels like enough for today. Or maybe bring the right hand on the outside of the left thigh. Extend the left arm out to the left. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, gently guide the left knee over towards the right side. Take it to where it feels good. And wherever you go, start to find that full, deep belly breath. As you inhale, let the diaphragm sink down into the belly. Create space. And as you exhale, fully just soften into that space. Yeah, each time that you exhale fully, the tension naturally starts to dissolve in your body. Breathing deep for 3. 2. Take one more full breath in. And full breath out. Gently bring the left knee back to center. Hug the right knee into your chest as well. And then just make a couple circles with both knees. Just massaging the lower back here. And make it feel good. And then switch directions with the circles. Now gently lay to your left side, extend the left arm up overhead, Bring the right hand down and extend the right leg out long to come up to a nice, comfortable seated position. Take your time to get there. And once we get there, find a nice long spine. Close the eyes and then just drop the chin down to the chest. Now drop the left ear to the left shoulder. And then lift the chin up towards the sky. And drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And the chin back down to the chest. And just start to make circles like this with the head. But don't force it. Just let the weight of the head naturally stretch the neck here. And now see if it feels comfortable. Maybe you incorporate the breath. Inhaling as the throat opens and the head comes up. And as you exhale, gently come down. So the longer and slower and deeper you make the breath, the more you activate the parasympathetic nervous system and increase the vagal tone. And you can feel this start to slow down the heart rate almost immediately. The next time the chin is at the chest, just switch directions of the circle. If you move a little bit slower, breathe a little bit deeper. And the next time the chin comes to the chest, just look back up, blink open the eyes if they were closed, and let's roll forward and through and find the nice little tabletop position. Hips on tops of knees, shoulders on tops of ribs. Maybe you put a blanket or a pillow underneath the knees if they're a bit sensitive. That's okay. And now we're just going to move the spine through flexion and extension. So as you inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone and lift up. And then as you exhale, round through the back, push the ground away, create space between the shoulder blades. Again, as you inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, look up, stretch the front side body. And as you exhale, round through the back. And I invite you to close your eyes and just start to move back and forth between these two movements. So you can move as fast or as slow as you want. Maybe you find a position that feels good and linger there for a minute. Just find what feels good for you today. And everything we do today, I swear it'll feel better if you smile. Maybe add a light smile to the face. And feel how doing that actually allows the breath to become a little bit deeper. Just keep moving the spine through flexion and extension for this. Two. And one. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round through the back. Create space between the shoulder blades, lift the lower back. And now open up the knees to the width of the mat. Or if you're on your bed or you don't have a mat, just open them up wider than the hips. Bring the big toes to touch and then sink the hips back towards the heels. Find a child's pose. Forehead relaxes down. And just find softness here. Check in with yourself. See how you're feeling. Just be here with whatever's present. And again, knees as wide as the mat so the stomach can rest in between the thighs. Taking full deep breaths. Soften the face. Breathe here for 3. For 2. Take one more full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, gently come up to tabletop position. Sit to the left side of the heel, across the legs, and then send the legs out in front of you. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. And you want about 4 to 5 feet distance between the hips and the feet here. Grab onto your feet and like you're opening up a book, open the soles of the feet away from each other. If this isn't happening for you today, that's cool. Just grab onto your shins or onto your ankle. But just grab a firm hold of yourself. As you inhale, pull the chest open. And as you exhale, fold forward. You can bring a pillow and hug a pillow as you do this if you want to take a more restorative option. But wherever you are, again, as you inhale, feel the belly rise. Feel the inhales create space in the body. And as you exhale, fully soften into that space. Find the fullest expression of the breath. And I invite you to see what it's like to lift the pelvic floor. Take another full breath in. Full breath out. And gently come back up. And we're just going to lay back down on top of that. Nice and slow. Now, two options for this next one. Either you have a pillow or a yoga block, and then you want to slide it underneath your sacrum. That's a very nice option. Or maybe you just press down through the heels and lift the hips. Take a half bridge. Wherever you go, tuck the chin in slightly so the back of the neck is long. And then start to find the full deep breath here. And as you inhale, let the belly rise, create space in the belly, in the ribs, in the chest. And as you exhale, fully lift the belly button towards the spine. Maybe lift the pelvic floor at the bottom. Just find a full deep breath here. Just for 3. Remember, always listen to your body. If you feel like coming out early, by all means, please do. For 2. Take another full breath in. And as you exhale, either move the pillow and block out from underneath you, or just come down one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Bring the soles of the feet to touch and let the knees open out to the sides. So reclined butterfly pose. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just feel the heartbeat and the belly move with the breath. Close the eyes. And find a full deep breath. Again, finding that engagement of the pelvic floor muscles. But this time we're going to pulse them. So lifting the pelvic floor, if you've never done pelvic floor exercises before, you can think about starting by engaging the same muscles you would as if you were to stop the flow of urine when you're going to the restroom. Ready, take a full breath in. Full breath out. Keeping a normal breath, start to pulse just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold, squeeze. Squeeze the sphincter, contract everything just for 3, 2, and 1. Now soften, just let it go. Relax. Release the arms from the body. Bring the knees back up towards the sky, feet down, and just bring the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Now maybe you stay here for today, this might be enough. Or maybe you gently hug the left knee and right ankle towards the chest. Option to thread the hands through, grab onto your left thigh or onto the front of the left shin, and just gently rock from side to side, massage the lower back. Be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself. Find the full deep breath. Close the eyes and breathe into wherever there's tension. 5 full deep breaths. Till you can find the top of the inhale and the bottom of the exhale. Take one more full breath in. And full breath out as you gently release the left foot back down, uncross the leg and just switch sides. The left ankle on top of the right thigh. And maybe you stay here and this is enough, or maybe you gently hug the right knee and left ankle towards the chest. Either grab it onto the thigh or to the front of the shin. Whichever would feel good for you. And maybe this side feels a little bit different. It definitely does for me. And that's perfectly okay. Just breathe into whatever you're feeling. Close your eyes and notice where there's tension in the body. taking full deep breaths. Again, we're really trying to find a slow, full, complete exhale, activating the parasympathetic nervous system, relaxing the bum. Notice if you're holding tension in your face, in the jaw. Can you just softly let it go? Take one more full breath in. Full breath in. Gently release the legs, uncross the ankle from the thigh, and just let the heels slide to the corners of the mat away from you, palms facing up. We'll take one last deep breath together. Wherever you are, exhale throughout the system completely. Then inhale for 5. Let the belly rise. 4. 3. Let the ribs open up like gates. 2. Take another sip of air. One more sip. Open up the mouth, sigh it out, let it all go. And just relax. This is the most important part of the practice. Finding softness, finding ease. Just give yourself permission to let go. Go with the mind, body, the breath. Let the body just melt down into the floor. Start to deepen the inhale and lengthen out the exhale. Become aware of the hands and feet. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Circle the ankles and the wrists. Drop the head from left to right. And then reach the arms up overhead. Take a big good morning stretch. Point the toes away from it. And then point the toes towards the face. Push the lower back towards the right. Very gently taking your time. Hug the knees into the chest. Roll onto your left side into a fetal position. And just allow the body to settle here for a moment. Using the left arm as a pillow and feeling the ground beneath you with the right hand. And I invite you to take this moment to cultivate a little bit of gratitude. Ask yourself, who or what are you grateful for in this moment? Or you can't think of anything, let it be for your body, for your breath. And taking your time very gently, very slowly, extend the right leg. Come on, back to a nice comfortable seated position. And let's keep the eyes closed just for a moment. Take note of the inner landscape. Notice how you feel mentally, physically, energetically. And then bring the hands to heart center in a prayer position. Taking this time to thank yourself for doing something for you. So in your head, to yourself, with as much love, as much intention as possible, tell yourself, thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. And know that this sense of calmness and ease is always inside of you. And you can tap into it whenever you'd like. Inhale the hands up to the third eye. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, and feel free to come back to this video whenever you like. Have a great day or night in life.